Well, as you wrap up your back-to-school shopping, you may consider picking up a few extra items to support families who can't afford some of those necessities.
Maine Needs is a grassroots organization working to help Mainers meet their basic material needs, and they're asking for your help. Here to tell us more about the items most requested and the event you can attend this weekend to help is the Executive Director of Maine Needs, Angela Stone. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
Thanks
Thanks
for being
having
here.
me.
Yeah, so first let's talk a little bit more about your mission and more about Maine Needs for people who might not be familiar.
Yeah, absolutely. So Maine Needs, it's truly a community effort. We're a donation center here in Portland, but we serve all 16 counties throughout Maine. And the focus is really basic material needs. So anything that you can think of that is an everyday essential item that no one should be going without is what we're focused on. So clothing that fits, shoes, bedding, pots and pans are huge lately, tents, sleeping bags for our unhoused neighbors, toiletries, cleaning supplies, books and toys. Those are just some of the things.
It's really a busy time of the year for back to school. I mean, school for a lot of the kids starts next week.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you help families get ready for school with?
Yeah, so we try to make sure that kids have what they need on that first day of school. So I think a lot of back to school drives, you see them continue going throughout all of September, and we want to make sure that kids have what they need on that first day of school, meaning a backpack, lunchbox, and all the basic school supplies, but also deodorant and underwear and pants that fit and shirts and hoodies. And so that's really the focus, is making sure all the requests that are pouring in right now. I think we're at 200 requests a day, which can be for one kid, for a family of 5, for half a school, for half an encampment. We see a lot of the needs are around sneakers, around joggers. Those are 2 things that we can never seem to keep in stock. Like every kid wants, the athleisure, casual pants nowadays, joggers, and I think, my own kids like rip through them pretty quickly. So I think that's something that we're always needing throughout the fall and winter. But a lot of the kids that are going without a backpack and lunchbox and water bottle and the school supplies are also going without deodorant. They're going without body soap. They need shampoo and conditioner. Their whole family does. And United Way has a report called the Alice Report, and it shows that 40% of Maine is going without their basic needs being met. And so that's what we're trying to tackle every day. We are filling 150 to 200 requests each day right now.
That's a staggering statistic.
Yes.
Truly. Are there items that you feel like you're good, you have a lot of this, and you don't really need, the community sending this your way?
Women really come in with a lot of women's clothes. So we usually have an overabundance of women's clothing and a lack of men's casual pants, for sure boys' casual pants, and kids in general. We usually also are well stocked in the baby and toddler department. That doesn't mean we're not accepting it. It just means that's not an area to focus on right now. We serve a lot of the unhoused population, people leaving incarceration, veterans, immigrant families, local Maine families, and men and children are the orders that are hard for us to keep in stock. For sure, elementary school clothing, middle school size clothing, is harder for us to stock.
How much have you seen the need out there gone up over the last maybe 5 or 6 years?
So we've only been in business for 5 years. We started accidentally right before COVID. And I would say the big thing that we've seen is the cost of living has gone up. So the people who are struggling to afford rent and heat and groceries are also struggling to afford these basic toiletries, like all-purpose cleaning spray. Nobody's thinking, about that. But if you don't have money for groceries, you also are struggling to be able to clean your home, to wash your dishes, dish soap. We constantly are having drives to encourage people to make cleaning and toiletry kits, which are really simple, basic kits, but they mean a lot to the people receiving them.
And tell us about the fundraisers you've had this year. You have a collab with Costco, an underwear fundraiser, and you have an event on Sunday that people can join in as well.
Yeah, we always have a different fundraiser going on for something specific. Right now we do have an underwear drive going. We also have a sneaker drive. We're encouraging people to shop, at Costco, and there's so many things that you can get in bulk. And this weekend we're going to be at the Wild Pines Festival at Rock Row, so all day Sunday, and we're going to be part of a raffle so you can win some great prizes, and that money goes to buying essential needs for Mainers.
Now, when it comes to donations, can you donate used and new items too?
Yes, absolutely. The majority of we just moved into a new space in April, 16,000 square feet. We're so excited.
Amazing.
And it's already bursting at the seams, and the majority of it is gently used. So the things that we have to buy new are diapers and underwear and the toiletries and cleaning supplies.
Because I see so many people they go through backpacks every year, and the
Yes.
backpacks are still good.
For sure.
And so that's a perfect thing to
Yes.
donate for you guys.
We absolutely accept a gently used backpack, gently used sneakers, joggers, all of that can be gently used. I would say the school supplies, we are looking for like new crayons, new markers, folders, that sort of thing. But for sure, backpacks are a big cost.
And can you share with everyone your website so people can find out what they can donate, where, and if they qualify for
absolutely.
Maine Needs?
So maineneeds.org is our website. We're also on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Blue Sky, we're on TikTok as well now. Basically we work through caseworkers. So if you have a caseworker, you're working with a teacher, social worker, a nurse, street outreach teams, all of those providers can submit requests through us, which is as simple as an email. Our volunteers can sign up on the website too. We've had over 3,500 volunteers just since January this year, and so we welcome volunteers coming in. If you have 3 hours to give and want to be part of this, we have a spot for you.
And one more time, the times for this weekend where you could drop off stuff?
So next Tuesday, it's 10 to 1 during the day, and then 6 to 8 at night. And next Thursday, 10 to 1. And starting in September, we will resume our Saturday mornings, which will be 10 to 12.
All right, Angela, thank you so much for all of your work that you do for the community, the whole state of Maine. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.